Someone asked me about goat dairy. You know, I tried to get Dr. Jensen and his wife, Marie, off of goat's milk. Dr. Jensen wrote a book on goat's milk. And why do we have this need to drink anything that's milk after the age 2? I used to think it was 3. But this medical doctor on Fox News, an old professor guy, said it was 2, and I'll go with him. Age 2, your body loses lactase, except for I think a few Brits. But your body loses lactase because there's a point when you have a growth time, and then there's a point. Okay, I'll wrap this up. I got a client coming in here, and so I've got to wrap this up. There's a point when you're supposed to biologically be weaned. If you're going to go feed your child any milk that's an animal milk, do raw organic goat's milk. But it is better that you make a milk for the body, and that would be out of fresh coconut milk. You can add a little grape and apple juice. If you wanted to add a little hemp powder or a little almond powder, you could do that. You can make a very powerful child's formula, infant formula, which I'm telling you, we're having one coming out. Kefirs and yogurts, they're very congesting to the human body, and this is your lymph system, and that's a real serious thing to congest. In you guys learning through detoxification how hard it is to clean your lymph systems, you don't want to clog it back up. You know, it is such a trip. And sometimes those that have had dairy products all their lives could take several years cleaning their lymph systems. And that's if you're focused on it. So don't get discouraged, because the lymph system is the biggest challenge you face in getting your body healthy. So don't get discouraged, but get rid of the milk products. I think that we ought to start suing some of these milk makers. I mean, you ultra-pasteurized milk and you call it a food? It's a few molecules away from plastic, and we're going to call it a food? I mean, this is where the problem is. I mean, it's unbelievable. I see people in pneumonia in hospitals giving milk. I mean, please, society, we got to grow out of this.